I just got a comment on my comment section from a fellow Christian that didn't understand an argument that I made. Well, I didn't make it. It was from Sam Shamoon, but he didn't understand the argument. I'm just gonna clarify for him, right? He says that the verse where we're supposed to take Jesus as the Lord with Allah, where it says "Ittakhadu ahbarahum wa rubbanahum arbaba min dunillahi wal masiha ibn Maryam." He says that it doesn't actually say that because the word min duni means without, and the comment basically says Mendun does not translate to besides. Any normal Arabic speaking person would directly understand that it translates to without. So all I really got to say about that is, it says Barry, who's an Arabic speaker, he tries to capture the entire essence of the individual Arabic words into the English, right? He's an original Arabic speaker. He said they have taken the rabbis and the monks as lords apart from God and the Messiah, right? Inferring that apart would be besides. If we go to here, the transliteration of the min duni him, right? If we just go here, duni, it says besides always. So I don't know where you're really getting this from. Any Arabic speaker, it always says besides, like besides instead of besides. Like Allah always uses this word for besides. This guy doesn't know what he's talking about. We could actually look how bad some of these translators butcher the Arabic, right? Some of these guys are actually retarded, right? It says the Jews and Christians took their rabbis and their monks to be lords besides Allah by obeying them in things which they made law. Like, where is he getting all of this stuff? Like, where is he getting? Like, it literally doesn't say that at all, right? If we go to, right here, look, ittahadu arban barahum warubanahum arbaban min duni illahi wal masiha. This is actually really bad for Allah. This is why I said the guy didn't understand my argument. Right? I responded to his comments. I said, you don't understand my argument, because I wasn't really just saying that. I was saying that Allah was committing shirk by saying wa. Notice how it says conjunction here. Conjunction, wa, right? This wa is a conjunction and it joins Allah and the Messiah together, right? If we go to my this right here, I made this argument board. It takes a while to load up. My computer's slow. Okay, so let's go to I think it's down here. I need to organize myself. But look at this, right? We have Muhammad saying, do not say what Allah wills and so wills. Rather say what Allah wills, then so and so wills. Because, like I said before, it's a conjunction. And we actually get from here, this is because Allah's will and determination are absolute, and none shares them with him. By using the conjunction and denotes associating someone with Allah and regarding them as equals. However, one should say what Allah wills, then what so and so wills, thus making the slave's will subordinate to Allah's will by saying then instead of and, since then denotes sequence with a gap in between the two things in sequence. Because what, right, we get from Al-Khattabi, right, from this hadith that I just read, Al-Khattabi commentated on it, and he said, the Prophet has guided you to correct behavior and putting the will of Allah before the will of others, which is Antuma, which implies sequence and difference, as opposed to Wa, which implies partnership, right? Al-Khattabi even said when you do this after Allah, it implies partnership, right? Equality, partnership. Abu Sulaiman even says he disliked the two names being joined together in that way because it implies equality. Right? Muhammad committed shirk. And the Jew came to him and said, right, it says there was a narrative from Abdullah bin Yasar from Qutila, a woman from Jahan, that a Jew came to the Prophet and said, we're setting up rivals to Allah and associating others with him. That is shirk, everybody. You say whatever Allah wills, and you will, and you say by the Kaaba. So the Prophet commanded them, if they wanted to swear an oath, to say by the Lord of the Kaaba, and to say whatever Allah wills, then what he will. Thumma and wal, and thumma. Don't say and, say thumma. Don't say wal, say thumma, right? The Prophet did it, and the Jew came to him and said, we're committing shirk, and he corrected himself and corrected all the Muslims not to say this. This is why the Prophet said, do not say what Allah wills and so wills. Rather say what Allah wills, then what so wills, right? We're even told that Allah, or Muhammad, the messenger of Allah, called two people, or one person, a bad speaker. Two men were reciting a tashahhud before the Prophet, and one of them said, whoever obeys Allah and his messenger has been guided aright, and whoever disobeys them has gone astray. The messenger said, what a bad speaker you are. The reason why it says Allah and wa, implying equality with them both. And here, Allah makes the same mistake. That's my argument. Itakadu arbanahum warbanahum arba'un min dunillahi wal masiha. After Allah, right? If we go to 9:31, right? Quran.com. It's very clear, right? They have taken the rabbis and the monks as lords besides Allah and the Messiah. The word they used was wal, the conjunction. The conjunction, Allah commits shirk here. You can even see it. Look. Wal Masih ibn Maryam. Wal Masih ibn Maryam. The way that Allah grammatically placed Messiah after himself with the conjunction and means shirk, right? Because wal and implies equality and partnership. And when he grammatically placed Allah, the Messiah, after himself, the word used and makes him commit shirk. He's saying, oh, the Messiah is equal to me. When he says that, it doesn't even matter if this is true, even though I debunked this in the beginning, the without thing, when he said Menduni means without, not besides. Even though I debunked that, it didn't mean that. The way that Allah grammatically structured this ayah is placing the Messiah after himself with the conjunction and that fucks him. Alhamdulillah. Al-Masih Akbar, Takbir, Al-Masih Akbar.